अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन, आपका दोस्त और होस्ट जमाल ख्वाजा हाजिर है एक नए एपिसोड के साथ। लेट्स टॉक रियल एस्टेट। सो गाइज, आई वांट टू नो हाउ आर थिंग्स गोइंग विद यू गाइज, बट न्यूज़ फ्रॉम अस, we are busy, extremely busy. Lot of my realtors calling me and telling them that they are losing the battle. Lot of offers, they are writing offers, but somehow they can't get the house. So there is few things you can do. If suppose you are writing an offer, there are few tweaks you can do. Number one, reduce the contingency periods. Like, normally people put 10, 12 days for home inspection. I will say reduce it, bring it down to 6 to 7 days. Appraisal contingency, remove the appraisal contingency, like, shorten the time. If normally we write 17 days, go with 10, 12 days for loan appraisal contingency. Of course, the loan contingency, the most important contingency, bring it down to 18 days or 21 days. But for all that, you need to call me. I can help you. Normally what I do, if suppose my buyer is writing an offer, I'll pick up a phone, call the listing agent and explain your qualification very well. Tell them how is your credit, what is your income, and this helps to establish a relationship, make that listing agent comfortable that if he takes our offer, it's going to go through. So today I have many questions, and thank you very much again that you've been sending me the questions, and that's what makes this program worth talking about it, because your questions is where I can tell people, and a lot of people have sent me email by sending that even if I don't ask the question, some of the questions are the same which I had it in my mind. So please keep on sending me the question. It really helps to get things out. So today also I have many questions, but I have selected few questions which will make more sense to you and you will understand. So the first question today is, how do I get rid of my PMI? Great question. Now, as we have discussed before, PMI is your private mortgage insurance. Normally you pay somewhere around $250 to $300 a month. And you pay this because you don't have 20% equity in your property. Now here I want to make a point. PMI, your lender is not going to remove it. You need to refinance. And you refinance. Before you refinance, what you do is you talk to a loan officer. In case I'm your loan officer, you will talk to me. I'll do a com check and make sure that we have enough equity in the property to get rid of the PMI. So great question. Once again, I'm telling you, PMI will not go away till you refinance your home. So I hope this answers, and the person who have asked me this question, you're more than welcome to send me your mortgage coupon. I'll be able to tell you how fast, how soon we can remove your PMI, and what will be your current interest rate. So call me for that. Second question is, how do I pay my loan fast? So I'm assuming what he mean by that, if suppose you have 30 years, how can you pay off your loan faster or earlier than 30 years? So it's a very known formula that if every year you make one extra mortgage payment, like rather than making 12 payment, if you make 13 payment, it will definitely reduce by 7 years. Now again, your mortgage payment will not reduce. It's the number of years which are going to get reduced. So suppose if you have 29 years left on your mortgage, you start making one payment extra every month. And please remember, whenever you make an extra payment, you write down on the check, this will go towards the principal. So if it goes towards the principal, it will reduce by 7 years your mortgage length. Now, the other way to pay off your loan faster is that if you are on 30 years, think about going to 15 years. Now, I just want to tell you that 15-year rates are amazing right now. 15 years rate, I'm looking at 2.25. Some places I've seen 1.9. We are selling 1.9 to 2.25 at JFK Realty and Loan Depot Inc. So yes, it will increase your mortgage payment, but it will reduce the number of years. And suppose you have anything of this sort which is on your mind, pick up a phone, call me, text me, email me, and I'll be able to talk to you and tell you really what is the advantage, what will be your mortgage payment, and of course you will be saving ton of interest payment. So think about it. Second, and the guy asked me a really good question, and I wanted to talk about it, that what about ARM loans, which is like, you get ARM loans for 3-year fix, 5 years fix, 7 years fix, or 10-year fix, comparing to now 30 years fix. If I have an ARM loan, should I go for my fixed loan? So the answer is very simple and easy. Yes, this is the best time. Like, I haven't seen this interest rate coming to this where it is 2.25 or 2.65, where 30 years is concerned, coming down to so much that this is the best time, that if you have an ARM product which is 3, 5, 7 or 10 years, this is the best time I will turn my ARM product into fixed loan. So please, for that also, my telephone number, my email address is coming up. Call me, text me, and we can talk about it. And of course, on my last episode, we talked about that I just need barely minimum few documents from you where I can turn this into refinance. Like, I'll be needing your latest 2 years of tax return, 1 month latest your pay stub, maybe 2 months of your bank statement, and like, social security card and driving license. And this will give me enough things to tell you exactly what would be your future interest rate, and this will help you to know what will be your mortgage payment as well. So hope this answer, and for today I'm going to keep it to only these 3 questions. More, I want to talk about property search. As the time is passing and the competition, because of the inventory being very low in the market, I am seeing very less inventory, too many buyers out there. So before you go out and look at the property, I will say definitely search it well. Take the virtual tour. Most of the listings right now comes with a virtual tour. Take the virtual tours. They usually put 15, 20 pictures. Don't shy. Go look at each picture. Picture yourself sitting there, because yes, there are restrictions still due to COVID-19. A lot of real estate agents won't be able to show you that conveniently. So you have to rely on virtual tour, 360 virtual tours, or whatever the pictures are given there. Please try to study them well before you go in, because once you go in, you are mentally ready for it, and once you see it, I hope you like that property and write an offer, and more so that you win the offer. Because nowadays, more and more, I'm talking to the realtors, everybody is complaining about that. They go, they see, they show the property to the buyer likes the property, but somehow they are not able to get those homes. So for you, before going, this will be my advice: do a proper research. Look at where this house is located, what are the cross streets, where is the freeway, what kind of a school you were looking for, and if suppose all those check comes out that yes, this is the property what you really want, then only go out and look at it. So hope you like this episode. I am trying my best to answer as many questions I can. Sometimes it does happen that the question comes early and my episode is coming little later. So if I haven't given you the answer on camera, believe me, check your email that I have already sent you email regarding your question. So with that, I'll sign off here. Keep on watching Let's Talk Real Estate.